Last one, video 303, let's do it. Yes people, so this is the last video of the autumn-winter 23 Spezial drop. Thanks to everybody who's watched the last two videos. We had the Samba Deco Spezials on Friday, we had the Inverness, the Haven and the Locum. I've got them right there, so just hang with it, there's a few to remember yesterday. And now we come on to the last couple from this drop. Anyway, welcome back to me, Danny, and welcome, like I said, to the final instalment. Like I said, shout out to everyone who gets in touch and who says they like them, they don't like them. What I love about Spezial drops is that there's something in there for everyone, and sometimes there is a pair that you're not bothered about. I've said that a couple of things that I'm not bothered about so far in this drop. However, I'm going to let you know right off the bat, apart from trying to group them kind of Sambas and then the kind of outdoor leisure shoes, I've also purposely saved my two favourite pairs till last. So here we go. First up, in no particular order actually either, we have got the Moscrop 2 Spezial. So obviously we had the Moscrop a couple of years ago, the brown shoe, and then the Moscrop 2 came out and the grey shoe, and at first I just thought, oh, it's another colourway, but let's get into the details. So here we go. Check these bad boys out. So I've got a little, is it a confession? Let's go with the word confession. I've got a little confession because when the Moscrops came out, the original pair, I said they were absolutely banging, and I think I said on the video, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I said I don't really do like brown shoes or brown trainers. Now I know I've kind of got a couple of like brown trainers, but like runners, not really done the brown, and I genuinely couldn't fit it in with anything that I kind of wear, so I never actually went for them. So when I rocked up in Newcastle and saw them in grey, I was like, oh, they're a bit of me. And then, like, I'm a chitter chatter, so if you see me at an event, come and talk to me, right? And I will talk for England. And quite often I miss half the shoes and I miss half the details and things that are there. And then it was only when these came through the post I was like, oh, there's something a bit different about these. And the main thing I noticed, apart from the colour, is, well, I'll show you the details. It's the Dellinger web round the bottom. Now I love a pair of shoes with a Dellinger web. My favourite pair of Spezials is quite possibly the Silver Birch, and I just think they're such a good shoe, and they've got Dellinger web. But these have got it, and I'm sure there's people out there will go, oh, it happens on all sorts of shoes. I've never seen the split midsole where the Dellinger web goes up and then you get another little bit of split midsole in there. Honestly. Now, I try not to like just completely read Gary's post and just regurgitate them, because what's the point in that? You can read it. But I think somewhere in there it says that there was a shoe from Carlos's shop, and I can't recall it, so I'm not going to like just chuck it out there. Have a read of Gary's post. From Carlos's shop in Argentina. God rest his soul, by the way. Obviously, Carlos is sadly no longer with us. And so yeah, that was one of the details for me, apart from the colourway, that really made me think, oh, I really like these. And then I'll just show you some of the other bits. So we've got like obviously suede around the toe and around the eye stay. I love just the eyelets. I just think little highlighted eyelets look really good. Obviously it's got the Cordura branding, so these are waterproof. And I just think they're such a clean shoe. I love a runner. Oh, in fact, let me just show you the sole as well. The outsole. I mean, like I always say, I'm into trainers more than the shoes. And I just think this is a fantastic trainer that you can wear casually. You can wear it because of the material. You can wear it a little bit for purpose. So like, it's winter, it's actually raining in sunny Leeds. I know it doesn't often rain in Yorkshire like God's county, but sometimes the clouds make their way over from Manchester and start raining. But these would be perfect for going for like a little walk out in weather like this. So I absolutely love this pair. Now there's no, I'm just double checking, there is no kind of other external branding on there. Obviously you've got the Spezial on the tongue. But yeah, I just think these are a solid shoe. Let's have a look at the date. I keep forgetting to look at the dates. 28th of July 1970, some old guy. I actually genuinely don't know who it is. So these are an 8, I'm an 8, and I'm just going to slide these on. So I've gone for shorts today as well. It's quite, because it's freezing outside, right? I've had the heating on and now it's too warm inside, but I am a tight Yorkshireman, but I'm not tight when I come to staying warm at home, but here's what it is. So anyway, yeah, there they are. I'm an 8, these are an 8, these are sports socks. Now, these are quite snug, just okay for me, but I wouldn't blame you if you went half up in them. You wouldn't go half down whatsoever. They are quite just nicely snug. So nicely snug for me. So there we go, Moscrop 2. And like I've said with some of the other shoes, like the Haven, like the Inverness, for me, better than the first version. And that's kind of a theme, I think, with this. Some people, like I said, have been disappointed there's no like massively new shoes or massively new trainers, or they haven't got like some epic city series in there or something like just completely wild. Like some people have said, oh, there's no runners, I mean this, but I kind of understand what you mean by that. I kind of think some stuff like the Silbirch, like Carl's New Yorks, and that kind of stuff, I feel it's more like a spring-summer vibe than an autumn-winter. Don't forget what time of year it is, autumn-winter. So maybe in spring-summer, 10th anniversary, you might get some absolute bangers. Hopefully we've got some banging runners in the Spezial drop. But yeah, Moscrop 2s, 100% I'm getting a pair of these, and I'll be wearing them. I'm not going to say absolutely all the time, but they'll probably come out of the box, and I very highly doubt they'll go back in the box. They'll just be a pair that kind of hang around in the house that I can just slide on just to go out and about. So those are the Moscrop 2s. As if you can't tell, I think they're just such a good shoe. On to, now I'm going to say this is one of the shoes that a lot of people have just kind of hit me up and said, can you tell me about Englewood? Can you tell me about Englewood? So I thought I'd keep them to last, because obviously I like to keep you, anticipation, keep you all waiting. So here we go. We have got the Englewood SPZL. I make no secret, I like a white shoe. I like a white Spezial shoe. I've picked up probably, do you know what, I'm going to throw it out there, Lacombe, everyone loves a Lacombe. It's actually one that I've never kind of been bothered about, but Earlham Spezial, Burnham Spezial, I love the Yabisas. There is just the Norfu Spezial is a great summer shoe, so I just pick up the white trainers because I think a white trainer goes with anything. It can look clean, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, shorts, you name it, you can put anything with a good white trainer. And on that, it's so hard to make a good white trainer because there's the classics, there's the Stan Smiths, do you know what I mean? There's things like that that are just executed, and there will always be staples. So how do you differentiate without going too wild? How do you keep it so plain that it doesn't look like anything's happened to it? So I don't envy anybody trying to make a white trainer, but I love them. Anyway, so here we go. Check these bad boys out. Woo! With a new light setup as well, it's really popping the white out, and I look dark behind it. So what we're saying about the Englewood Spezial. So when I first saw them, I thought, oh, these are for me. And then when they came through, I thought, ooh, I'm not too sure maybe about like how they're kind of laced up. And what's important for me is not only how it looks on the side, but you only look down on your shoes. I was like, I need to actually put these on and see how they feel. But well, let's look at the details first. So you've got the sole is actually an off-white, uses campus tooling. Just had my Arxtons on this week, so you can tell from that. It's almost exactly the same. And then you've got a white upper. I think Gary said from some from some runner off for some high tops, not a runner, sorry, for some high tops, and then these have been developed as a new shoe into some lows. What I like is a different shade, so you can see like the collar is obviously a different shade of white, almost a cream. So are the laces, and so's the tongue. Now, what got me, I think if these were all white, I think I might not be bothered, but I love the green and red branding, and we've seen it before on other things, the green and red branding. Obviously it's got the Spezial logo on the back, and I'm gonna guess, again these come all wrapped up, yeah, the other one has a trefoil on, but that got me, just the little, the tongue, I'm not even gonna lie, just the tongue, I just think looks superb. Oh, and I've not even clocked this. So on the back, they're made by Spezial on the back. Just a lovely touch. Like I say, white trainers are difficult to make, difficult to pull off. And I saw them at the exhibition, then I was unsure when I got them out of the box, and then I did this. As I always claim, this is what I do. In fact, these need a relace because I don't like how they're laced up. And I slid my foot on. These are an 8. I'm a size 8. These are true to size. And this is why I put the white and red socks on as well, to kind of complement them. And I just think, I put some on-foot shots. I think these are a top white trainer. And I know people say, oh, Danny, you always say this. Yeah. I don't. I say what I like, okay? Nobody tells me what to say. I get sent the shoes and I just put out what I think. I try not to bash it to anything I don't like, because, like I've always said, we're all different. We all like different things. What you might find amazing, somebody else might think is not very good, and vice versa. So the stuff that I'm not too bothered about, I'll give you the sizing. The stuff that I am infused about though, I will tell you when I absolutely like it. And the good thing about both these shoes, £100, right? And £100 for a pair of exclusive dropped trainers, like a collection. And that's another thing I love about Spezial. It's autumn, winter and spring, summer. It's not just not dripped throughout the year, and it's just not churned. There's always some thought goes into it, and that's what I absolutely love about Spezial in general, but then all the releases, all the clothing and stuff. Shout out to the people that pester me about clothing. I wish I could do it, I wish I had time to do it, but I don't always have time, and it's not always possible to get all the clothes in my size. Like, imagine the size of the box that I'd have to come through with all the jackets, tracksuits, hoodies and stuff like that. I might do a little thing on Instagram about which pieces I think are really good from the clothing range. Like I said the other day, I really like the t-shirt, the chalk white t-shirt. It's so simple and classy, I just think it's so good. But anyway, shoes, last one, we have got the Englewood and we've got the Moscrop. Both, for me, must-haves. If I was to pick 3, it would be the Moscrop, the Englewood, and I really love the brown Samba, I'm not even going to lie. I know I said I loved the Inverness when I put them on, but I think in my head, how much would I actually wear them, when I'd probably always stick these on at a time where I would wear the Inverness. Not going to lie, because I'm a trainer guy, not a shoe guy. But there we go. Let us know in the comments what you think. As always, massive thanks to Gary and the Spezial team who send all this through, so I can give you a first look, give you sizing advice, and I love it when you go, oh, you've made me change my mind. I mean, I just think that's great, because don't get me wrong, promo shots are good, but I try and keep it as real as possible when I do the reviews, when I do my photos, when I do some shots. There's no clever trickery or anything like that, it's just how they look on me. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah blah. See you next time, Alex. Bye.